Man, I was at the damn grocery store, right? I was trying to get me some spicy chicken. And I heard this chick talking up there talking about she finna go to the house and spray some sage, have some sage incense to knock out the evil spirits. Hell, she might be the one that passed out. But anyway, let me start over. What's up with YouTube? You already know what's up with me. But like I say, what I was finna say, shit, yeah. What I was saying, oh yeah. Damn, yeah, about the chicken in the store and shit. I was getting the chicken. You know, so I was getting the chicken the other time. I'm finna get some sage and they finna spray and they finna have, like the little incense and all this shit around their house. And girl, I know that's right. Okay, you know how the motherfucker be talking. Now, what if your ass go in there and you the evil spirit? I'm gonna let you know right now, everybody got a toxic trait in them. Everybody got some toxic in them. You too. Ain't nobody exempt because you are human. It's just like when your ass going to work and all that and talk all that shit like, I ain't finna do this shit. That's, everybody else talking about, I ain't finna do it neither. That's toxic. You already started some negative energy. Trust me, I done did the shit too. That's toxic. And if you done did it, you are toxic. Like when you up there making sideline jokes and shit, like when y'all make jokes and y'all trying to be funny about it, but at the end of the day, you kind of being serious. Because if it wasn't a joke, if you didn't think about it, you wouldn't made a joke about it. And if you wouldn't made a joke about it, you just wanted to let that person know in a cool way. But still, hey, that's toxic too. So your ass is toxic. On Facebook, putting subliminal messages, but you don't want to say no name because I don't want to call nobody out and I ain't being messy. Yeah, it's still being toxic shit. Oh, goddamn relationships. Now that's some toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a little toxic in them. I don't give a damn if you're married or whatever. You're going to do some bullshit. At the end of the day, it can be something simple as a smart ass mouth. It can be a smart mouth. It can be an attitude. It's still toxic shit. And at the end of the day, if somebody have an attitude in the household, or you could be in a relationship, somebody got an attitude, the other person gonna get an attitude. That's toxic. It can be. It don't matter who it is. Everybody done it. You ain't exempt. All right. Because you done think about it. You done did some shit. Person got an attitude and all that. They up there quiet. Because the most toxic shit in a relationship, mostly, one of them is the quiet game. Motherfucker ain't saying nothing to you. And then when a person ain't saying nothing to you, here you go with this shit. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Well, I'm just saying, shit, we was just chilling a minute ago. But now you got an attitude. I ain't got no attitude. See, that bullshit right there, I had to stand up on that. Why the fuck y'all gotta roll your eyes when y'all do this shit? I ain't got no attitude. If you ain't got no attitude, why you acting like that? Shit, all y'all women do it. I don't give a damn who you. You can be a mother, you can be a sister. I don't give a shit. All y'all women do the same damn thing. And hey, men do some crazy ass shit too. Hey, you can tell when a man don't want to do shit. First thing they do is they take their breath. Why you gotta act like what's up with all that breathing? You gotta breathe that heavy. If you didn't want to go, why did you agree to go? Why? Hey, I'm telling you, just like that fight gonna go forever. Cause if she ain't giving up, you ain't giving up. It's just some toxic shit going on. I'm telling you, she gonna be like, what's up with that breath and all that? And the first thing he gonna say, just breathe. I ain't even say shit. Yes, the fuck you did. You did say something. Just by you doing that breath, you know that's gonna piss off, and you know that's gonna get on her last nerve. You know what pisses off. You know what get on her. You know damn well what get on her nerves. And you damn sure know that she gonna get pissed off. You know she gonna say something. You know if she ain't no pushover, she gonna say something. She gonna say what she ain't gonna like, and she gonna try to get in your ass. And she will get in your ass. Y'all gonna just have some toxic shit going on. Y'all gonna just be going back and forth. Really, what it is just that little small toxic things start big arguments. You know what I mean? It'll flare up an argument just by being, little gestures and, just little attitudes and stuff like that because it's energy. And the energy, it can't be destroyed, it can only be transferred. But by that being transferred, that's why people clash and they go back and forth. Everybody got toxic traits in them at the end of the day because it's energy. You know what I mean? You got positive energy and you got negative energy. And the negative energy is going to always come around because sometimes when a person is negative and they're over there talking some crazy shit, some bullshit flying out their mouth, you're going to keep hearing it, it's going to keep lingering, and you're going to get tired of hearing that shit, and eventually you're going to open your mouth. And then that's it right there. So a lot of people talking about that they're not toxic, but you are toxic in different ways. Just because you're not toxic in a relationship, you can be toxic at work. If you ain't toxic at work, you can be toxic playing sports or something. It don't matter. You can go dunk on somebody. Boom! As soon as you dunk on somebody in your face, nigga, some shit like that. They gonna start a fight because some people ain't, they ain't got good sportsmanship. You know what I mean? They gonna be ready to kick your ass if you try to get up in their face. You know what I mean? Or you try to dunk and put your nuts in their face. Now you're looking for a fight for certain people. Because, you know what I'm saying, certain people, they take stuff personally. And like some people, they can be toxic because, you know what I'm saying, they're aggressive, picking on the person or agitating the person. And they're trying to purposely do it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can be toxic and not know that you're toxic. The reason that you don't know that you toxic because the shit that you done been through, the shit that you done fought, and the shit that you done been through, that made you the person that you are today. You probably done been through hell and back. Like you done had your heart broken, you done been, you know what I'm saying, screwed over so many times. You don't want to trust nobody no more. You don't want to trust nobody no more. So the hell with people. So if anybody come up to you, you be like, who sent you? What you want? Why is you coming to me? What do you want from me? What's the catch? That's really a toxic trait because you really don't want nobody trying to help you. You don't want nobody doing good for you because you shedding people out of your life because you done been hurt. You're talking about all men ain't shit, all women ain't this, and all women ain't that. And that's a toxic trait because at the end of the day, they got their heart broke. And then every time they met somebody, it was like somebody that wasn't right. And they took it the wrong way and they took it the wrong way because they're like, damn, every time I get a man or a woman, they cheat on me, they break my heart, or they leave me. Man, the hell with these people. I'm done with relationships. But I'm going to let you know one thing. Every time you go through a bad relationship, every time you go through a bad experience, it's hard to say because it hurts. But at the end of the day, it's trying to teach you and train you for the next level that you're about to step into, and it's trying to tell you what to do and what not to do. And now you're wondering why this shit happened to me. This is some bullshit. Why the fuck did this happen to me? Why did that person cheat on me? I don't want this shit to happen no more. But at the end of the day, you got to go through some shit so you can learn who to trust and who not to trust. You got to learn who to fool with and who not to fool with. Who trying to get over you, who trying to manipulate you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, if you don't experience nothing, you don't go through nothing, you'll be green to the world. Just because you got toxic traits don't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you're a human. It means you have feelings, and it means that energy can be transferred. And it means that if you give into a negative conversation, if you start a fire, if you start a spark and add gasoline to it, it's going to turn into a fire. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. Everybody got toxic traits, but you just got to learn how to control it. And how you learn how to control it, some things, you know, you just can't pay this shit no mind. And what I mean by don't pay it no mind, don't take it personally. Some people are just the way they are. Some people just do what they do. I understand that you got boundaries. I understand that you don't want to. It's some boundaries that you have for disrespect and stuff like that. Everybody should have them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got the right to cut people off and move people in and out your life. But at the end of the day, everybody is a lesson. Everybody teaches you. Every person that you run into, they teaching you something. You can't really call nobody toxic. You can't really just point at one finger at a person. I'll say they toxic because you toxic too. Everybody got some toxic inside of them. You know what I mean? Everybody got negativity. Everybody got positivity. Everybody's human. Everybody done been through different shit on different levels. So you can't judge a person on how they are based on by what they've been through. You don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? And if they are toxic, you ain't know them now. You never knew them their whole life. You know, it's just like when you see a person on TV, you think they're a bad person. I remember like Tupac Shakur. I remember Tupac Shakur when he was alive, he was rapping and all that. He was one of the greatest rappers to ever do it. But at the end of the day, I remember a lot of people called him crazy, ignorant, and stuff like that. But then when he passed away and they understood this man's life and everything that he'd been through, now they call him the truth. Now they call him the legend. You know what I mean? Now they taking back shit that they say. So you can't judge a person by what they've been through just because you see an incident or you see how they act out or how they lash out. You don't know what that person has been through their whole life, and you up there judging the person off for 24 hours or 5 minutes. At the end of the day, everybody got some toxic in them, but it's all good. We just got to learn how to balance it out and think positive and on a positive level and just try to keep God in our life in a major way. Love, peace, and hair grease. If I don't see you on YouTube, I see you in the street.